Hello, yogis. So it's been a minute since I have uploaded a video and have done a flow for you all. So let's get to it. Feeling like a fun, groovy flow. Wherever you are, just unroll your mat and let's practice. So we're going to start in a child's pose. Bringing the knees together, knees out wide. Just start to sink the hips back to the heels and reach the fingers long. And just allowing yourself to settle into the mat, inviting the breath into this practice. You can add subtle movements by rocking the head side to side or swaying the hips side to side. And just inhale, take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. I'll do that again. Inhale. And sigh it out. Good. One more time. Inhale, big, big breath. And exhale, let it go as you start to make your way into tabletop position. Grounding down through the palms, separating the knees so they're hip distance apart. Inhale, drop the belly, take the crown of the head up, tailbone up high. Exhale, curl through for cat spine. Good. Inhale, switch. And exhale, curl. Just starting to move on your own through these cat and cows. Feeling free to move organically. You want to start to sway the hips side to side. Good. You can even start to flip the palms up, finding a little release through the wrists. And you can circle around. Starting to wake up the body, letting the body know, hello, we're about to practice. About to get some blood flowing, juices working. Good. Coming back to a neutral spine, so breathing the core into the spine, you're going to start to lengthen the right toes back to the mat, keep them grounded. Take a big inhale, shift the weight forward, and then exhale, push the heel down to the earth. So we're lighting up the leg line. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, push it back. Good. One more. And start to come back to the neutral spine. Keep the leg long. So you start to reach the right heel up. Dial the right hip down. Start to lift the left arm up. Good. Inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, curl, elbow into knee. Think cat spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, curl. Good. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Start to bend the right knee. Reach the left hand around to the toes or to the low back. Start to kick the foot into the hand, opening up the heart. Good. One more breath. Exhale, softly release and come back to tabletop. Just shake out that first side. Swing the hips side to side. Any wrist release. And then come back to the neutral position. Start to lengthen the left toes back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, push the heel down. Good. In. And out. Good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, start to breathe the left heel up. Dial the hip down. Reach the right arm up to the right ear. Inhale, find length. Exhale, curl it through. Good, in. And out. Keep going. Good, inhale, find your length. Bend the knee, reach the right hand back, kick into the hand. Good, inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, tabletop, shake it out. And then start to make your way into downward facing dog. Ground down through the palms, tuck the toes, and send the hips up high. Good. If you like to create movement in the dog, begin to bend one knee and then the other. Can shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Good. Inhale up high onto the toes. Roll through the spine into plank position. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Good, again, in. And dog. Keep going on your own. Two more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the inhale into plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower all the way down to the belly. Release the toes so the toenails are pointing down to the mat. Inhale, coming up for cobra. And exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, cobra, gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale, fold. Inhale, cobra, gaze over the left shoulder. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, cobra, lift up, let the hands hover. Keep the toenails grounded down to the earth. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. Tuck the toes, firm up the legs. Push yourself back up into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take a big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze towards the hands. Step or float the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up and over, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, re-sweep, breathe the arms up. Start to release the right arm down the side as you sway over. So you're just taking the hand along the pant leg and find a nice sway to the side. Good. Inhale, center, and exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, center, reach long. Lift up, gaze up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, down and over the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, move through the vinyasa. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. And gazing up to the hands, bend the knees, step or float the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep up. Right away, exhale, sway over to your right. 1 breath per movement. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, center, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. So you can step it back or float it back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Let the breath create energy. And let the breath move out all of that stale, stagnant air. One more. Gazing up, bend the knees, step or float the feet up. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, sway over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. So if you're jumping back to chaturanga, bending the elbows. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here. Connect to the breath. Good. Inhale, start to breathe the right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee and stack the hip. Circle out the ankle or circle out the knee. Inhale, find the length. So keep the hips stacked, but just breathe the right leg up. Now, three-legged dog, square the hip. Send the right foot through, low lunge. So right foot in between the hands, soften the left knee down. Inhale, breathe the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Good. Exhale, start to plant the left hand down. You're going to twist right. Breathe the right arm up to the sky. So you can stay right here. You can tuck the left toes and start to lengthen the left leg back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to curl through. Bring the right arm underneath the right thigh. Think of cat spine, lift up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, curl through. Exhale, low lunge, twist. Good, keep going. One more, inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand, step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels together. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Utkatasana, chair pose. And bending the knees, sweep the arms up. Noticing if the ribs are opening, can you connect them into the pelvis? Good. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back with the right leg. Soften the right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Frame the right hand down. Twist the left. Breathe the left arm up. Tuck the right toes. If you're taking that variation, lengthening the right leg back. Good. Inhale, curl through. Left arm underneath. Curl through the spine. Exhale, reopen. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. One more inhale. Exhale, you're going to take the vinyasa. Left leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, dog. Good. Hang out here. Take a few breaths in down dog. Whew. I don't know about you, but I am warming up quickly. Next inhale, breathe the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Any hip circle, ankle circles. Just working out any kinks that the body might be holding on to. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the hips stacked. Now square the hips. Exhale, left foot comes through. So low lunge. Good. So I know we just did the side, but it's a little infinity flow. So start to breathe the arms up. Coming back into this low lunge with the left foot in front. Good, in. Exhale, take the hands down. Plant the right hand, tuck the toes, dragonfly twist. Right away, curl through. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. One more. Inhale, curl. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, half. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. This time, adding on. You're going to inhale, lift the heels, start to hover. Good, stay here. Trying to keep the heels together. Soften the heels down. Inhale, back up to chair pose. Bend the elbows, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale, fold. Keep reaching the hands up and over the head. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, breathe the hands down by the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back with the left foot. Soften the left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. So I've been talking about in my classes, inhale, I want you to find length. Breathe through the fingertips. Exhale, where can you deepen? Can you lunge a little bit deeper? Can you plug the right hip back? Good, in. Exhale, release the hands. Ground down the left palm, tuck the left toes. Inhale, twist. Creating our curls. Inhale, curl through. Exhale, twist. In. And out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, curl. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Just separate the feet so they're mat distance apart and walk the hands about one handprint closer to the feet. Start to take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, calf, or ankle, and you're going to twist underneath. Try to keep the hips squared. I always like to just dump into one side. Keep the hips squared as much as possible. Good. Inhale. Bring the right hand back to the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Good. Inhale, center. Walk the feet back to down dog, and then walk the hands back to the feet. Good. You're going to wrap peace sign fingers, so index and your middle finger around the big toe. The thumb's going to close the circle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So allow yourself to really hang heavy here. Bend the elbows, shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Release. Good. Begin to release the hands. Bend the knees even more. Tuck the chin. Ragdoll roll up to the top. Well, to the back of the mat, but you're rolling all the way up to standing. Ooh-wee. Inhale, big shoulder roll. Exhale, close down the eyes and bring the hands to the heart. Just take a few breaths in our Tadasana mountain pose. Showing some compassion and gratitude for stepping onto the mat today. I know that there's a million other things that you could be doing right now. But you're here, you're practicing, and I appreciate you, and I hope you appreciate yourself. Good. All right, so you're gonna take the right foot, just a subtle or a little step in front of the left. We're gonna come into warrior three. So slight bend to the right knee. Bring all the weight, or at least 95% of the weight, onto the right foot. Then you're gonna start to shift or lean over. Head to heels in one straight line. Noticing this left hip's gonna wanna open, close the left hip down, lengthen through the leg. You can choose your arms. You can tee them out. You can bring them back by the hips, so you can sweep them up by the head. Allow yourself to play here. Create this childlike mind of playing and exploring. Good. Inhale without letting the left leg touch down. Bring the left knee into the chest. Big, big breath in. Exhale, warrior three with the right leg back. So we're just walking up the mat, breathing into our balancing of warrior three. Good, in. Exhale, knee into the chest. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, warrior three, left leg back. Noticing your balance. If you fall out, just come right back in. Adding a soft bend to the right knee. Big step back with the left toes. Coming into high crescent. Leave the heel lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plug the left knee down. Let it hover off of the mat. Elbows into the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it down. One more, in. And out. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, reach the arms long in front of you, and then you're gonna slice the right arm back as we twist right. Good, keep plugging the right hip back. Inhale, drop the right hand to the left hamstring. Breathe the left arm up. Good, inhale, back up to high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Ooh. Settle in here. Good. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Breathe the arms up, grab onto the right wrist, sky archer. You're gonna take it back. Notice if you can start to send the hips forward. So we're just really, really stretching through the right side. Good. Inhale, tee out, triangle pose. So I always like to shorten up my stance. Send the hips back. Reach, 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 and then softly set the right hand down somewhere below the knee. Breathe the left arm up to the sky. Good. If you're working half binds, you can take the left hand around to the low back, or you can start to bind it for the twist. You can also extend the right arm out, working a little bit more into the core. Good. Good. Slowly start to make your way into pyramid. So you're going to square off the hips, step the left foot up into the left slightly, and begin to fold over. Take the right hand to the right hip and remind the right hip to plug back, and then you can refold. You can keep the hands here or to a block. If you're wanting to work reverse prayer, bring the hands behind the back. Palms are gonna touch, and you kind of just gotta wiggle the hands up, keeping the elbows out to the sides. Good. Slowly start to release wherever you are. Gazing to the right big toe, shift the weight. Standing split, so start to breathe the left leg up as you fold the chest down. For today, keep the hips square. So dial the left hip, lengthen through the heel. Toes can point down or you can have a point through the toes. If you want to play with balance, wrap the right hand around the calf, maybe the left hand. Keep the breath. Ooh. Slowly coming into Shiva squat. So the hands can come down to the earth or you can keep them to the heart. You're going to inhale, breathe. Exhale, bend the right knee, left knee into the right calf. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. One more, in. And out. Inhale, knee into the chest, up to standing. That right leg is on fire. You're gonna start to twist. So either right hand to the left knee, twist this way. Left hand can reach to the hip or out. Or you can wrap, maybe. You can wrap for the left outer edge of the foot and start to lengthen the left leg and twist. I told you I wanted to get groovy. And that we are. Good. Inhale, slowly step the feet together.